How's it going, everybody? David here from Nerd Underground TV. This is the Off Topic Podcast. And today I am joined by...
Jonathan.
And
Padawan Joe.
Yes, sir.
Nobody cares about Padawan Joe, though.
You leave his nipple alone.
Yeah, I know. He's leaving me. Wait.
He's leaving you. You're damn right I'm leaving you, asshole.
All right. Well, before you guys get too distracted, let's get right into what we're talking about today. We're going to do a little bit of recap of some of the games that came out, as well as talking about some of them that are about to come out. Really, just in this list, Fallout 4. That's coming around the corner, and two of us are actually really excited for it.
Actually, I'm excited about this game, too.
I'm talking...
What you look at Joe?
You're one of the two.
I was insulting Joe. That's what I was doing.
Right at Joe, and I was like, oh, I feel left out of the group.
No.
Okay.
It's me and you.
All right. So basically, guys, what we're going to do is a roundtable discussion over the video games that came out recently and our own views and opinions on it.
Yes. Starting off this list of very recent games, the big ones really, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I'm the only one here who's actually...
Kept up with the stories?
Well, not only kept up with the story, but tried out the game for itself. I haven't beaten it yet. I know a lot who have, but I keep getting distracted by all the side stuff. There's a lot to do in this game. It's not like GTA. It's like, oh, you could go golfing. Oh, tennis, yoga, all this bullshit side stuff. No, the other side stuff is the gang conquering London stuff.
Yeah.
And like legit side stuff like Arkham Knight, kind of?
Pretty much, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Just like that. And
but that is all the bugs that Unity had.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I think that's what turned me off from most of these Assassin's Creed games. Well, I mean, first of all, 3, I didn't even finish it. Like, I played 3, and then afterwards, like, I just got to the point where I was playing as like his son, and I was just done. I was like, no, I'm not lost interest.
The main thing that stopped me playing was the stories. Like, they're just going wherever they want with it. Like, I don't know who I'm following anymore. Like, does it even follow Desmond anymore?
No, Desmond dies.
Yeah.
Didn't even fucking know that.
Spoiler alert, guys.
Yeah, he dies at the end of 3.
I stopped playing at Revelation, so, yeah.
Oh. Well, you're close to the end of Desmond's kind of era. Yeah, his saga. Mm-hmm. Now it just kind of resumes the whole, you're a analyst, working on a particular DNA sample for a particular time. You're helping out the assassins here in Syndicate, trying to locate another piece of internet, of course.
Right.
That's in London and everything. And
but you get to play as a character and a sister?
Yes. The actual memories that you are going through is Evie and Jacob Fry during the good old industrial era London. So that's basically when London was pretty much at its height. Yeah. Well, towards the end of its height. Because colonial time. Yeah. And, all the gang wars and everything.
So are they twins or are they just...
Yeah, they're twins.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, they're sharing memories like that. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only way that can make sense with the whole Animus thing. Yeah. And
well, I like how they brought something new into this instead of just being like a massive co-op where it's like, oh, they're actually related and they're both twins. So.
And they're both great characters. Like, they did a really good job with the characterization. Jacob is always cracking jokes and very sly and everything. He's pretty funny. Like,
cracking wise all the time.
Pretty much. I find him really enjoyable. Like, right when they show up at London, he's like, I'm going to start a gang. And it's not like strategic, smart move. It's just like, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to do this.
I'm going to get my own gang with blackjack and hookers.
Exactly. That's exactly what Jacob Fry does. And Evie at first was like, no. But then she eventually just tags along into it.
All right.
Evie... Every side quest you do that you go and meet a male character, she is flirty.
Really?
Yeah.
She's London's whore.
Apparently. I mean,
no, not a whore because she's not going all out on it. She's just like buttering them out kind of thing. And, she's still lovable, and I kind of deviated the two. I use Evie for stealth missions, and I use Jacob for brawling.
Oh, so you can actually choose who you want to be as?
You can switch between them. You go into the menu. This is a little weird for some people because while you're leveling up, it's not like Unity where it has just way too many different currencies for different aspects and just pissed off a lot of people. This one, it's simple. You get points or experience from defeating enemies and tasks and missions and whatnot, and you get skill points. And you just spend those skill points on skills like double takedowns, better stealth, better eagle vision, and stuff like that. and it's shared bank between the two twins. It's not separate. Techie was complaining about that when I was talking to him about Assassin's Creed Syndicate. He doesn't like that's a shared bank for money and skill points. But I'm telling him that
it makes perfect sense because they're twins.
Yeah, well...
And when one twin does something, the other one already knows.
The other one feels it.
Exactly. My twin is taking a dump.
All right. While killing someone. It is Assassin's Creed in London, and the shit's everywhere in the streets.
Oh, yeah.
No, actually, he was complaining about that shared bank, whereas me, it just makes complete sense. It would be way too much of a hassle and a pain in the ass to try and keep up with. Yeah. Like, if you're switching back and forth, there are missions that only that character can do.
Okay.
They really do, about, like, sequence 4 or 5, they split up because they have different goals now. And... they have also different skills by the end. I mean, there's the generalized skills, but both of them have 2 specific skills. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense that you would spend them separately, but it's a shared bank.
Right.
Because, like I said, I do all the stealth for Evie. I go all out on stealth for her, and because that's how I leveled her up. And then Jacob, I did all the combo ones. And
he's your brawler.
He's my brawler,
He's your war chief, man. He's your workhorse.
Mm-hmm.
The crafting items that ever since Assassin's Creed 3 that you find all the damn time make a lot more sense than upgrading the damn settlement or cabin or whatever you're living at. It's actually, you put that towards your gang and you feel the effects immediately. You get they can start having carriages patrol the town, and so like if you're about to get attacked, it's a better chance that some of your allies are nearby.
Wow.
And it has a little recruit button. Do you remember Brotherhood?
Brotherhood is probably the best Assassin's Creed.
I do not argue that with you.
To me, it followed the best Assassin so far. I mean, I haven't played since past Revelations. I still think Ezio's the best.
Everybody agrees.
And then Brotherhood, it had the best, like, basically recruiting system. You just go help people of Rome at the time. Was it Rome?
Yeah, Rome. Yep.
Yeah. You go help random people in Rome, and then they join the Brotherhood. And like Ezio could be walking down the middle of the street, see a guard, he'll whistle and make a hand gesture, and then assassins jump from everywhere.
Or do a volley of arrows.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They had Arrow Storm.
Yeah, I loved that.
They haven't had
so many people like that.
They haven't had a good recruiting system since that game, in my
Until
opinion.
Syndicate.
Syndicate has something good?
It doesn't have like a swarm of arrows hitting them. But recruiting is very quick. Like, these people are all around town. If they're supporting the Rooks, they got green, they're wearing it, and you could just walk by and hit the right bumper and be like, hey, I need you.
Yep.
And when you see an enemy, you can tell them to go fight them, distract them.
Kill them.
And it depends on which ones, like those resources you get. You can start getting people who will shoot first and then ask questions later kind of thing.
Okay.
And then you get the people who are just shoot instead of running up and start just hitting the guards or the other gang members. So this recruiting system is good.
Can you ever make them angry at you? Like if you accidentally kill some of them, will they backlash and stuff?
What, like Halo? If you kept shooting the Marines?
Yeah.
I haven't tried.
Oh, you haven't tried that?
But I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It probably will start yelling at you. No, the whole desynchronization did not kill citizens. Probably that thing.
Maybe. I don't know.
We watched Nolan mess around with some hobos on a train.
Oh, yeah. He tried taking a body all the way across the level.
Good old Nolan.
Oh, yeah.
Love that guy. And Syndicate did very well. They learned their lessons from Unity. They really did. They took away the stupid
co-op. Considering it was
an
annual release they're doing here, so in that 1 year time span, they really just kicked it in gear, I guess. I don't know.
I think maybe it would have been a separate team working on it, because Assassin's Creed has done that. While they were working on Revelations, 3 was already underway.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I'm just saying, they really figured out, hey, well, people had a problem with this stuff. Let's focus on this task over here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They did good. The graphics look great.
Listen to your fans.
Yeah. Good job, Ubisoft, if you actually did take the time and listen to the fans. And I didn't have the same issues like I did with Unity when it comes to technical stuff, like dropping frames or totally glitching out on cutscenes or
falling straight through the map.
Oh man, that's a major thing that was at the beginning for Unity, and it's not happened once to me. I mean, I've only found a couple glitches, as you can see on the screen now. I'm playing a couple of my captures, and only once, I didn't record it sadly, during a cutscene that it did kind of like the invisible people. Like in Unity, you could see their eyeballs in their teeth for some stupid reason. In this, it didn't happen. It was one of the cutscenes that they first get the train, which your hideout is a train that is constantly moving throughout London.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool, except for trying to get off of the train. It's so stupid. I wish you could do zip line while on top of the train, but you have to be stationary for the zip line.
Oh.
And yeah, I know. And the first cutscene, Evie and Jacob were supposed to walk in because they just took over control of this gang who was in charge of this train, and so they're like, "This is our hideout now." You could tell it was an in-engine cutscene, so it wasn't an actual made video. It was the elements in the game where they had tasks and they played it out. Yeah. And then the cameras were set up like another element instead of just making a cutscene. And they were supposed to walk into this room and start talking to the lady who's in charge of the train. Both characters got stuck on the doorway.
Oh.
For some reason, just one of their weapons was hovering in midair where they were supposed to be. And the cameras and everything went about like if they did make it in there. And then when it found, I was like, oh, crap, great. They're invisible. Sure enough, one of the camera angles switched and you can see the doorway they were supposed to come from. And both of them are just standing there creepy looking through the doorway. And I'm like, oh, they got stuck. This is an in-game, in-engine cutscene. Yeah. All right. I'm okay with those for the most part, but I like the very detailed cutscenes that you could put some affection to and some detail and some
makes them more cinematic glorious. And makes more, like feel more involved, I guess.
Yeah, it will more like a movie. Cinematic, a movie experience. Yeah. Speaking of which, Halo 5 just recently came out.
Yeah.
That's one that they did not do in engine cutscenes. This is a very beautiful game. Short story. Not a disappointing one. I would say this right now. And
there was a lot of hype for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hope it's not disappointing with all the hype that came around with it.
So before further, I will say, once again, spoiler alert. I'm going to talk a little bit about Halo 5.
Cortana's a bad guy!
Thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah, I've been holding that in. I didn't even play the game.
Yeah, you're not even going to try it, are you?
I'm not the biggest Halo fan anyway, so that doesn't bother me. I've only played one Halo, period, and that was like Halo 3.
No, you played Reach.
Oh, yeah, I did play Reach.
Yeah, you played Reach.
I played ODST, up to ODST, and I stopped there. It disappointed me, and I stopped.
They did that one poorly on purpose.
Yeah, I know that, but I played it, and I didn't know.
Why did they do it on purpose?
Bungie, what I heard, Bungie wanted out of the contract with Microsoft, and so they were supposed to make one more Halo game, and they just kind of didn't care.
Yeah.
And shit all over Reach and said, hey, all right, we're done.
No, they didn't shit over Reach. ODST is the one that they shit all over.
Oh, shit over.
And then, I guess somewhere inside the system, they're like, you know what? Yeah, let's do one good, big hoorah out of this contract. And they made Reach. And Reach is great. I love Reach.
See, I didn't even touch Reach. I have not. Nothing after that.
Oh.
Because ODST just killed it for me. I stopped right there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sad. Well, Buck, who was part of that squad.
Yeah, I remember Buck.
He's part of Fireteam Osiris, which is led by Spartan Locke. Mm-hmm. Did you ever watch Nightfall?
Yes, I did.
There you go. That's Locke right there.
Yes. No, see, that's the only reason I'm thinking about just continuing the whole Halo series, because I like Nightfall. Buck was actually a pretty cool character in the game. I just didn't like the elements of the game. You got to walk around in like a closed off open world, and you have to find little things to trigger, an event memory or something. And then you do a mission, and
not like a normal Halo game.
It was not. It just felt alien to me.
Well, I'm sad to say there are about 3 instances in Halo 5 that is just like that. It's a sandbox area where you have to walk around. There's no enemies. There's nothing attacking you.
Yep.
And your gun is aimed at the ground. You can't even shoot.
Ah.
And you have to go and talk to people like Dr. Halsey or Sarah Palmer from the Infinity and stuff like that, or the Arbiter and whatnot.
And you said that was about 3 or 4 missions?
There's about 3, maybe 4. I can't remember exactly right now. So when they say there's 15 missions, it's really just like 11.
Oh.
Granted, they're pretty epic missions. Mm-hmm. Like, I love the one where you're trying to leave the Meridian Colony because shit's just going to shit because a Guardian is awoken and just ripping everything apart. And so that actually got my blood pumping, man. It got my heart going.
Pretty good. I mean, considering if it's anything like the trailers made it out to be, it's something I'd probably look into. I'm not gonna lie, I would.
And that's where I have to step in on that.
Okay.
Me personally, Halo 5 could be the greatest game on the planet. I still wouldn't care. because I just don't care for Halo. Now, Gears of War, that's a different story. When Gears of War 4 comes out, yeah. Then I'll care about Microsoft again. But other than that, I don't give a shit.
Well, 4 is on the way.
Yep, right around the corner next year, man.
And it's not the developer that you know and love.
I know, but
we'll see.
As long as they leave core elements, I seen the Lancer in the gameplay. That's all that matters.
We'll see how much that gameplay was actually going to be incorporated in the final product.
Yep.
Don't know. Once again, I got to step in on the advertisement they did for Halo 5.
Oh, okay.
The whole Locke hunting down Chief because he's basically a turncoat in a way. They made it out to where Chief is desperately out searching for Cortana. Because at the end of Halo 4, in the legendary ending, she sacrifices herself to save him from the Didact and the nuclear explosion and blah, 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 that kind of thing. Well, he's going around trying to unlock her and accidentally awakening Guardians. That's what we were led to believe based off of the publicity, right?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And, of course, Locke is the contingency plan. They're sending him and Fireteam Osiris to go and get him.
Mm-hmm.
That is barely like a mission and a half of that amount of that campaign. So that's like 10% of they actually have that mindset of, we got to go get Chief. We got to stop him.
Yeah.
Because the very first mission you're doing with him, he's already with Blue Team, so they never explained Blue Team showing up, never showed the reunion or nothing. It's just boom, they're there, they're working with him. They're going, holy shit, Chief is pushing himself. And you're getting a slight hint of he's on that mission to look for Cortana. But he's doing his job. He's working for the Infinity. He's with the UNSC. Blue Team is legit.
Mm-hmm.
Until the end of that mission.
Oh.
Then he gets a whisper, somehow, from Cortana, telling him to go to the Meridian Colony. And then for Blue Team, they're like family. They don't question it, and boom, they leave.
Okay.
Only in that moment when he disobeys to return back to duty, he goes missing in action kind of thing. Or what's the term? Shit.
AWOL.
AWOL, there we go, thank you. He goes AWOL. That's the only reason they send Locke. And sure enough, just one mission, you find out what's really happening, and Chief gets ported off away with a Guardian, that they go, all right, we need to find a Guardian, we need to go where they're going, we need to find Chief, we need to help him.
Chief is a good guy all of a sudden, I gotcha.
So they use a very small portion of the game as a selling point.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently.
They couldn't...
So what was the purpose of having like the Xbox One that was a Halo 5 edition that was just split right down the middle, half silver, half black? I honestly...
What was the point to separate trailers then?
Yeah, I mean...
I've never seen a game with so many damn trailers. I mean, they were all cool.
They were all really good.
Like they had their own Spock. They had their own Locke trailer. They had their own fucking Chief trailer, like
which was confusing at first, of course.
Apparently, a NASCAR driver, was advertising.
Earnhardt Jr.
Earnhart Jr.
Yeah,
just
and one of the others.
His whole helmet and car decked out. So.
Yep, that was. I mean, that's publicity. They went all out for it.
Sounds like they won because I'm pretty sure it sold a lot.
Oh yeah,
it did sell a lot, and I defend it to a point. The campaign didn't disappoint when it comes to comparing it to other Halo storylines.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like normal Halo in a way. I mean, you've got these new aspects with the Guardians and the Knights are ridiculously stronger, and you got soldiers now. You have to deal with a squad, and you can command the squad and stuff. It's like really SWAT kind of stuff. It's cool. I enjoyed it. And now the new mechanics reflect of all the other games that are out there that are FPS.
Oh, aim down the sights.
Aim down the sights, left trigger. And
it only took them 7 games?
And sprint is a regular thing.
Oh, okay.
Ever since Halo 4 they've done that. I like it. They did good with mechanics. They did well with the visuals, the story. Hey, I didn't expect Cortana to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
I didn't expect...
That was a good twist.
I was looking for the hunt. I was waiting for the greatest hunt in gaming history.
Apparently.
And you know what I got? The greatest hunt to find a way to help Chief, not get Chief. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm not too mad because I still had a great time.
Oh, okay.
I had fun. When it comes to the multiplayer, it's going to take me a little bit to get into it.
Their own, I guess, right?
Really, yeah, it really is. That's all techie right there.
The trailers, they kind of, I thought there was going to be an epic battle at the end between the two, and you would have to, somehow choose.
Yeah, you choose, I
who
honestly
dies
thought
and who
you
lives.
choose mission-wise.
If only.
Or, maybe I thought there was going to be, here's Locke's separate campaign, here's Chief's separate campaign.
Nope.
Yeah.
And they both have a different ending.
Yeah, you can do two campaigns together, right?
Campaigns.
Campaigns.
I can't fucking talk, right?
No, I mean, hey, I kind of thought that too going into it, but then again, Halo is very linear. Even Halo 2, where you switch back and forth from Chief and the Arbiter, they're parallel, but yet it's chapters.
Yeah.
Just like watching Game of Thrones, you're going back and forth between the characters.
Mm-hmm. Linear, right.
Yeah.
And it's a good selling point for them. It works, and, they're doing good. I like.
Now, by the end of Halo 5, they're on the same side. They got Dr. Halsey back from Jewel Adama, which is a elite, rebellious, religious fanatic who was basically trying to cause a bunch of shit for the Arbiter, who was basically in charge of all the Sangheili. And Cortana is activating a Halo. That's the legendary ending. That's it. That's the only difference if you beat it on legendary. You see the same ending except for what was it, like 8 seconds?
It is an after credits
little scene. All it shows
is a non-lit Halo, and then all of a sudden it's lit.
And then it starts lighting up on the outside, all the blue lights and all that, and she's humming.
Yeah, she's like humming a song or some shit.
So she's the bad guy now. Chief, you still get a slight sense that he's got this weird loyalty to it, but he's smart, and he was telling her, he's like, this is wrong, you need to stop. Come with me, come home. He's still that, you're not a bad person, they're still good in you, I still love you kind of thing.
Right.
Is still trying to grasp that, but she was too far gone because she became one with the domain, which is basically the internet version for the Forerunners.
Yeah.
And she just...
Well, she is just programming, so that's that.
She went crazy.
Yep.
And I didn't see that coming, but, to continue the entire franchise and not try to repeat itself, 343 as a developing studio are taking some risks and at least making it original. Unlike Bungie copying shit from their previous games and just putting it in Destiny. But that's for another topic another day, right, Joe?
I'm new to Destiny still, alright? I bought the Legendary Edition and I've been playing it for
The Taken King.
Yeah. I just been playing it for the past
month,
2 months, whatever.
2 months
month
already?
and a half,
Whenever it came out on the 15th of
He's been playing
September.
non-stop.
I like it because I'm new to it, but I'm not like David. I didn't play any year one Destiny.
Yeah, I did.
So
and
I don't understand when people talk about year one. I have to be coached. Junior played year one and he still loves it. So it's just everybody has their opinion of the game.
Yeah.
I like it. I've been playing it for a couple months, but
you're doing well. I saw you one time.
Yeah.
You showed me your Shiza. It's very cool.
It's cool.
Eventually, I'll get back to it. I will say that. I will publicly say that. I will eventually get back into it when I have the time, when I have the money, because I didn't do any of the expansions, and of course, I never did any of the Taken King. It's going to take me time. If they're talking about it's a totally, completely different game, then yeah, give me some time, and I'll get back into it. But as it stands right now, I'm burnt out of hearing about it. I'm burnt out thinking about, oh great, I gotta spend more money, and then I gotta play catch up because my shit ain't gonna be good against anything. And of course, I gotta find someone to play with because, well, there's not a lot of solo play anymore, is there? You knock that shit out of the way, and then everything else to progress or to even have fun,
you have to do groups and
you have to have fire teams.
Yeah, if you want to do the hardcore stuff and get good gear, like Nightfall stuff, and the raids, of course, you need teams.
Or you could just do what I did and not touch the game ever. So, yeah.
It's not for everybody. Every game, everybody's gonna like their own games. Everybody's gonna hate the same game. So it just matters who you are, what you like.
And one that all three of us are basically on the same page right now is came out just the other night. Black Ops 3.
Call of Duty.
Oh man,
another Call of Duty. Yeah.
Actually,
I don't hate the game or franchise as much as they do, because I've been a fan of Call of Duty because of the zombie missions or the zombie.
I know parts. A lot of people who that's why they're in it.
I mean, the only reason why I really went for Black Ops 1 was because I saw the zombies. I was like, ooh, I want to play that.
They're better zombies than World at War.
I sucked at all the zombie stuff. Yeah. And I haven't played a Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. Yeah. And I will give Call of Duty a good benefit is that every game I've played, their campaigns are awesome.
No, their campaigns
are really good. All their storylines are really good. The Modern Warfare campaigns are probably the best.
Oh, yeah. That's like a huge book in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
but other than that, I got tired of getting my ass kicked online by 9-year-olds. I just got sick of it. So Yeah, I'm done with Call of Duty. Been done with Call of Duty. I really don't care that Black Ops 3 came out. That's just my opinion.
I hear that.
I mean, like, I personally, I might, borrow it from a friend who has it just so I can play the campaign.
I'd rent it. I wouldn't spend $60 on it.
I wouldn't say rent it. Again, just borrow it from someone who went and bought it.
See, he doesn't even want to spend money on it. I'd spend a little bit of money.
Why don't you just download it, Jonathan? Damn.
Gee, I know something, right? But that takes dedication, and I mean, I'm just gonna go for the campaign and maybe do a few zombie maps, but that's really it. Like, I like zombies.
I'm like you. See, I'm in a different part of the spectrum here. I like the campaigns. However, I do not like the Black Ops campaigns.
Oh.
I like the Modern Warfares. Those were great.
I think
what I did learn about Ghosts, I love that idea too. Plus, it's Infinity Ward. I respect them as a developer.
Yeah.
And I really want to. I've never gotten around to it, but I really want to play the campaign for Ghosts. Advanced Warfare seems okay, maybe all right. Yeah. It's a third party that shows up out of the blue. Treyarch or not Treyarch. I can't for the life of me remember who it was. Hammer or something. Shit.
I cannot remember either.
But yeah, that's a cool idea. But now it started as World War II.
The time jumping.
And then they jumped to modern. And then now they're going to the future.
Yeah, the jumping kind of got pissed me off.
It feels like, Call of Duty is trying to jump into like Halo where you get, suits and you fly and whatnot. And Halo's doing a Call of Duty thing where you can start aiming down the sights and whatnot. It's like they're trying to take elements from each game. I mean, whatever happens.
And then that's how they created Destiny.
Destiny's their hidden love child or forbidden
it's
love
the baby between the two.
Destiny is hey, let's make a Call of Duty. Oh no, let's make a Halo. Oh no, let's make a Call of Duty Halo. Oh, okay. Let's throw in World of Warcraft.
Oh. Yeah!
That's what Destiny is. Yeah. And they still can't get the damn MMO aspects correct. Like trading with other people.
I would love that because there's shit you just cannot get by yourself.
Useless things that you have and you cannot use, so you have to just throw it away.
That would probably break their system, though. It's just like, people are not coming back as often for the raids. Maybe it's because their friends are giving them shit they like.
Yeah, no, right? But whatever.
That's enough on Destiny. But pretty much Black Ops, I will test. I don't know if I'll touch it. Like you said, you would borrow it for the campaign, but I didn't even finish Black Ops 1 or 2. Like, I got pretty close to the end on the first one. Yeah. The second one, I didn't get past like the first level. I just didn't care about what's going on, and Mason pissed me off. It's just like, so I'm probably not even gonna touch.
Well, I mean, I like the ending of the second Black Ops 2 because I mean, I don't know why or how, but they just decided to do an Avenged Sevenfold concert at the end and had all the people that you killed and you worked with and were your enemies and your friends. They were just right there in the crowd, and you were on stage. And it was actually it was interesting. So it was weird. I'm not gonna say it was great. It was weird, but I liked it. I played the ending, and I might do 3. I guess
that sounds like an epic moment. But I will say, out of all Call of Duty, I don't think any moments can touch the no Russian mission.
Oh my gosh!
The infamous no Russian.
Yeah.
See, that was a great.
We got the mass murder entire airport.
I had to ask you twice. Are you sure you want to play this mission?
Exactly.
I was like, man, you naughty.
Modern Warfare 2 into 3, those are the 2 best campaigns they've ever had.
Yeah. So
Makarov was a great enemy. And the way you killed him was awesome.
Story,
you fucking hung him from a fucking ceiling.
And for once, you saw war on our own shores kind of thing, not just like home front.
No, it did the whole
Red Dawn
kind of shit. Stuff. Yeah,
this is a little bit before the new Red Dawn.
Yep.
And I did have a moment while you're trying to bounce back from the initial attack and you're shooting out in the middle of a restaurant. I actually did take a moment and stop and go, whoa, this feels weird.
Yep.
Holy shit, I would be so scared right now to experience this.
Yep.
Today, real life, yeah.
Thought it when I was playing it too. Yeah. Even the no Russian mission, I was just like,
man.
Yeah, actually, some of the playthroughs I didn't even pull the trigger once. I was just like, man.
Walking around?
Yeah, I'd follow
you don't even have to shoot. They'll do it all for you.
They did it, and I was like, man.
They still betray you.
This could happen, man.
So, and then I played the survival mode. I like the survival mode more than I like zombies.
See, to each their own.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm a different portion of that spectrum here when it comes to Call of Duty. hey, don't let us veer you away. If
Call
you're
of
a big
Duty's doing a
fan.
great job about giving you options. One year they'll do it this way, then the next year the other company will take over.
Yeah.
And it lets you have
They do add new stuff. Yeah.
Variety is the spice of life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, hopefully there's no going back for them though. They have to stick into the futuristic. Maybe the only further back they can backtrack is Modern Warfare kind of stuff.
Yes.
Like.
Yeah, or they could they do a whole HD remake of one of the World War II campaigns. That's something I would actually like. I'd really enjoy that.
I'd be looking forward to that. So
Mm-hmm.
that's enough on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the bread and butter that we really want to talk about.
Ooh.
It's coming out in a couple days.
Couple of days.
Welcome home. Fallout 4.
Exactly.
Even Joe
Joe
looking for
agrees
this.
that that's going to be Game of the Year 2015. Right
No, he
there.
doesn't.
He is
I
saying it.
don't. I do not believe that it should get Game of the Year. One reason: it comes out Tuesday,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Tuesday, November
10th.
There's only a month left of the year. How the fuck do you get to win Game of the Year when you've only been around for a month and a half?
It's Todd Howard.
Wow.
It's bullshit. Is what it is.
No, Bethesda Game Studios has an amazing track record. And
They
you know
do.
why?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to a game, people will criticize it on story, development of the world,
Mechanics.
the lore, the mechanics.
Yeah. The interaction with the world.
Yeah, and the NPCs and all that. And Bethesda spends the time to excel in all of them. Look at Skyrim. So far, the one and only game, and the Padawan Joe finally plays, has gotten his seal of approval. He actually wants to purchase this game.
Yeah.
Skyrim. That's Bethesda Game Studios.
Mm-hmm.
They made Fallout 4. That's why it's going to be Game of the Year.
Exactly. And yeah, you could put it down, January 1st of the next year, and it would still win Game of the Year for 2015 and 16. That's how good this game is. I'm not gonna be shocked that their DLC just makes Game of the Year on its own.
Hey,
That's an
they're
exaggeration,
talking
but
up
still,
their
like,
DLC
yeah.
too.
But there's gonna be a lot of things you can do with it. I mean, it's gonna be new power armor, new weapons, new crafting, new systems of
Probably better polished FPS mechanics. I mean, we've all
Definitely.
played the Fallout 3, and it's decent shooting and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it definitely excels in the RPG aspects.
When I played Fallout 3, I hated the shooting. Like, it made me hate the game. Like, because it felt like you had to use the VATS like the
system.
entire fucking time to kill an enemy.
And sometimes you did,
But
and it was always
really
headshots.
Seeing the trailers for Fallout 4, it looks like it's a whole lot simpler. So, I'm waiting for you two to run it to the ground, and then I'm going to give it a shot. I'm not going to buy it right away, because I know you two are going to play the shit out of it.
yeah.
So I'll just talk to both of you. And
Watch the videos.
You won't get to talk to me. I'll be just deep in the Fallout.
Yeah, you won't even be alive.
Jonathan,
No.
I thought of you when I saw a picture earlier. It showed that moment in the E3 gameplay when the Vault-Tec salesman comes to the door.
Uh-huh.
It's a photo of the wife answering the door, and he's all waving his hat and saying hello past her shoulder. And he's like, "Hello, ma'am. I'm here to sell you something that will totally take you away from society." Fallout 4.
Yes.
That would be you. And me.
Probably would be. I mean, I wouldn't trust this guy, but no, definitely. I would. I'm just gonna play that game.
Man, what they did to people in vaults.
Yeah.
All the freaky shit comes from vaults. It doesn't come from the actual bombs. It comes from the vaults.
Well, except horrible mutations and abominations, but that's. That was bombs. That was radiation.
Basically, though, the
Mindless
super
zombies.
mutants. The super mutants.
Yeah.
That's from a vault.
It was from a vault, yes.
That's pretty messed up, man.
Yeah, it was, but I mean, their ghouls are everywhere, man. Those are like zombies. They just come up and radiate.
Yeah,
and
well,
kill
that's
you.
smooth skin. Okay, let's talk about the ghouls.
Oh, okay.
The feral ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
Just from that snippet that we got at E3, or not even before E3, the trailer
The
that
trailer,
happened right before
yes.
E3. They were talking about the mechanics of them.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like the old traditional Bethesda where they kind of wander around. Like if you somehow cleverly jumped onto an object that they can't get to and they're just going to run around.
Yeah.
We've all done it.
Nope, yeah, I've done it. I've done it.
Death Claws.
I've done it on the Death Claws with the Quarry.
Yeah,
In
exactly.
New Vegas, yeah.
Well, they're talking about the mechanics to where they're more
aware of their surroundings.
more aware of the surroundings. They're more intelligent, and the environment itself is not like a painted on world.
Mm-hmm.
Objects will move. The engine is way more in depth. I mean, they geared it for this current gen platforms.
Yeah.
And just from that snippet that we saw in the trailer where they're just knocking shit out of their way to get to you.
Yes.
And they're scary, dude.
They are. They're just more. But you know what is scarier? The death claws in this game. They're gonna, I suppose there's going to be cutscenes that they grab you or something. I'm not sure if that's something I saw from the trailer, but yeah, they just raise you
and
up.
I guarantee you that's not the only one.
No, there's going to be probably more.
Somewhere they said there's more kill cams in this than Skyrim and Fallout 3 combined.
Wow, that is going to be crazy.
So shit's going to be
I just want to run in power armor all day long.
And you will.
That's all I want to do.
You can.
Yeah.
Power armor, I know a lot of people are excited about that and the customization. And we were talking a little bit about where different variants come from when it comes to power armor. And I guarantee you, Jonathan says he's not going to be big on power armor, honestly, but I guarantee you he's going to like it to a good extent.
The other games I've played, the Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, I'd rather run around wearing light armor, like just clothes.
Leather.
You fucking nerd.
Okay. You know,
I'm a desperado.
I don't need the power armor. I don't want to be a walking tank. That's not my style of gameplay. And that's what I like about Bethesda games, where they really let you choose how do you want to play.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently in this new game, you're going to have the option to play the entire game with hardly having to kill anybody. You know, there's going to be chances
It's
you
going
can
to be
sweet talk.
interesting. Yeah.
Maybe you could sweet talk your way out of getting an encounter with the Deathclaws Raiders or whatever. But,
I'd love to see you talk down to Deathclaw.
Maybe. You know what? I'll jack my charisma up to 10 or something. I don't know.
All the way up.
Yo,
man, why are you so angry?
Yeah.
Why would you not want to play any other way but being a tank?
This has come from the guy who wants to be a Krogan in Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What else would you choose?
Man, if you could check out the quad on this guy.
If you choose a Quarian, you could die if you take your mask off. Like, and if you're a human, you're
squishy.
You're a fucking human.
You're squishy.
You're human.
Thank you.
He's a Padawan.
I'm a Padawan.
He's very squishy, guys.
That's squishy.
That's something.
But you can walk around as a tank, take damage, and give heavy damage back. Is probably the easiest way to play.
So if we ever did make a party in an MMO, he will fill the role of tank.
Yes.
You would probably be support.
More than likely.
Just like in Evolve. Hey.
Yeah.
No Daisy. I fucking hate her.
That's the best support character.
No,
Daisy.
No, because I keep doing the medic, and half of the shit is I have to revive them to get points to rank up
healer.
my shit. And Daisy keeps stealing my heals. Yeah. You know, like
stealing my heals.
Just like stealing kills.
Yeah.
She just keeps stealing my heals.
Yeah.
And it pissed me off.
Miracle saliva.
Right, apparently. Fallout 4, man. I mean, yeah, we talk it up, and it's not even out yet.
Nope.
But that's because, look at their track record. They have not had a bad game. They take their time, just like Rockstar. Yep. Even though Rockstar, I don't know what they're doing now.
No.
What they're all random updates.
I really didn't care for I didn't care for GTA 4
in some aspects, like their driving.
Oh my god.
Their driving was I don't know who the fuck that. They must have been drunk because that's how you drive. But GTA 5, they've nailed it. Like they took their time with that. Mm-hmm. GTA 6, they need to take the same approach, and they'll be fine.
I don't care if they take 8 years to make GTA 6 with the whole concept that they want to do with the entire U.S. map.
Mm-hmm.
If they take that amount of time and it's just as much detail as Los Santos is right now, oh god,
dude, they don't want people to leave home.
Apparently not.
If they do the whole map of the U.S. of fake cities and parodies and shit, I won't leave home.
And I'll tell you, unlike the Crew, if they did do the whole U.S. map and it's not accurate, it would not bug me.
Yep.
You know why?
Because they do parodies.
Well, no. Well, yeah, it's parodies.
It's all fake cities.
It's cities based off of real cities, but they're fake cities. And so, like, even Los Santos itself is based off of L.A. Mm-hmm. It's already an island broken off. So, a deformed U.S. map of inaccuracies will not drive me crazy like the Crew.
Yeah.
Oh, God, the Crew.
Never even played the Crew, but I did see the way the map looked.
And you saw Techie's review about it.
Yep, sure did.
And if you haven't checked out the description below, we got the link.
So we got Techie and an old member, Courier Chris, talking about the Crew. Both of them were very disappointed. I ended up liking it to a good extent. I just have to, kind of block my eyes when I look at the map. I just drive there and fast travel. Fast travel. Oh, it's going to play out just like 3, I hope.
Yeah,
Fallout 3.
Fallout, yeah. Hopefully you get a vertibird or something like that for fast travel. I don't know how that works.
I'll tell you what. Fallout 4 can win Game of the Year if the dog doesn't die.
Aha! Oh. They fixed it in New Vegas already.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. In 3, dog meat will die. It will tell you dog meat has died.
He will go up and face his imminent death.
Yeah.
He will go kill himself.
Whereas Rex in New Vegas, he'll go charging in, but he will only get as far as getting knocked unconscious. Yeah. And once all threats are eliminated in the area, him and your companion, whoever it is, will get right back up.
Yep.
So they've already fixed it. Granted, that wasn't Bethesda Game Studios who did New Vegas, but Bethesda comes off as a company that pays attention and just constantly improves.
Mm-hmm.
Playing off of that, though, they did make Skyrim and your companions, like Lydia, for the longest time, seem invincible, indestructible even sometimes, until you accidentally shoot them in the back with an arrow. I killed Lydia by accident a couple times, and it upset me because I ended up loving her, like most people.
Mm-hmm. And you forgot to save, didn't you?
Dude! One time when I was doing the Civil War campaign, I killed Lydia in one of the battles, kept going. I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to knock out the Civil War. And I kept going battle after a battle and all that. And I was like, she died like 2 battles back. And I was like, wait, where's Lydia? Yeah, that was a fun breadcrumb trail to follow back through. Oh my god.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe in this game you can actually kill your companion by shooting them in the back of the head. I don't know. Because I know in Fallout New Vegas there's a perk you can have that basically you don't do as much damage to your companions, like no friendly fire. So maybe in this game they're going to have friendly fire. I'm not sure.
See, they're making the dog aspect from the very get-go.
Yeah.
Not something that you stumble across like in 3 in New Vegas.
Yeah.
So
maybe
that's seeing it's going to be more of an important thing to where it's probably going to be that you can't kill them.
Right.
Probably can't.
Yeah.
I'm going to call that now.
Yeah, but I'm saying companion-wise because there's going to be...
Well, Game of the Year rides on it, buddy.
Exactly. Because companion-wise, they've already said that you can actually have options to romance your own companions.
Yeah, that's cool.
Regardless of gender. So if that's what you're into, then by all means, Bethesda's all right with it.
Man, that's some Mass Effect
I was about to
shit
say,
right there.
they took some pages off of Mass Effect. What we saw in the gameplay, like the dialogue, I'm so happy it's a talking character.
Yep.
It just gives me a better cinematic view. Like we talked about, I love not only playing a game, but
watching a movie.
Having a great cinematic experience.
You can choose your own character's name, and if it's one of the thousands of names that they actually put in there, they will say the name.
Pick a common name. Seriously, I know it sounds stupid, and you want to be Shadow Warlock 777, but if you honestly picked a common name, they will say your name. Just like the good old NCAAs and the Maddens. If you made a custom character and they happen to have the same last name as a player that's actually in the roster currently, more often than not, the announcers will say it. So they did. They announced it that for Fallout 4, they recorded a couple thousand names, which they've had to put several times in different lines of dialogue throughout the entire game. And I'm going to pick a generic name because that's a cool aspect. Why not take advantage of that tool that they put some time into? Why not?
I mean, if you're already feeling like you're going to be in the game, why not just be in that game furthermore? When they say your name, you're going to look around and say, like, who said that?
Oh, great.
I'm going to find you.
That'd be great.
And I'm going to talk to you because I'm not a killer.
What about the mysterious stranger? What if he learns your name and starts messing with you from the shadows?
Oh my gosh, that'd be so creepy. He's like, hey, nice work, Jonathan, and then just mysteriously vanishes.
You know what you need? You need a headset now, my friend.
I have a headset.
You put that on.
Oh, yeah.
While playing, man, I'm going to have so much fun with this game.
Oh, yeah. No.
Cannot wait.
People are going to be banging on the front door or ringing the doorbell. I would not hear them because that headset's going to be on. And all I'm going to do is freak out about these Death Claws and these Mr. Handy robots that are just going to come out and say, good evening, sir.
Billingsworth.
Yeah.
Right?
Or Wadsworth.
Wadsworth. My bad.
Let's go.
You know what? I wish I could name mine Billingsworth now. Wait, is Billingsworth the one from 3? Or something like that?
That's Wadsworth.
Wadsworth?
Unless you did the whole blew up Megaton, but I did not do that. So.
No, I didn't either.
Okay, well, actually, I don't even know if Billingsworth is a name.
I don't even know where I got that. Maybe we're just making it up. I don't know.
I think you made that one up. But you know what?
It sounds like it should be a Mr. Handy.
You could, yeah.
Or Handyman, whatever.
Well, Bethesda, Fallout 5. Customable name of your Mr. Handy robot, okay? I mean, if you're willing to accept someone's thousands of bottle caps for a copy of the game, I'm pretty sure you'd accept this request, right? Right?
We'll see, Jonathan. And I don't think we expect Fallout 5 for a long time.
Yeah.
The amount of work they put into this one, as well as their track record, is they bounce back and forth between Elder Scrolls and Fallout.
Yeah.
It's their thing now.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6, whatever it is, whatever province of Tamriel it is, I'm looking forward to that one too.
Exactly. Well, keep it up, guys.
And probably Joe. He'll probably play it too.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I think that's all the time for today.
We discussed a lot.
Yeah, we did. We had fun. You learned a lot about us today, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And really glad that you toughed it out this long.
Comment below for your favorite game and what you're excited for.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us. Do you agree, disagree? Do you think Joe's video game choices are terrible? Or ask him.
Or do you dislike Jonathan's choice in breakfast cereal? It's fine.
Oh, I knew you were going to
gosh.
mention that. The moment he said something about your game choices, it was like they're going to talk about Puffs and Pebbles.
Puffs and Pebbles, please.
The
tell
debate
us.
rages on.
It continues.
Pick your favorite cocoa-flavored cereal. Pebbles or Puffs?
Obviously, it's Cocoa Pebbles.
And Joe is Puffs.
And he can't even stand up for himself on that. That's
You
how
know-
bad
you know
a
what-
breakfast cereal
You know how
is.
bad our fight's gonna be?
To the death?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be as bad as Goku versus Superman, and everybody's just gonna tell us, why can't we all just get along? It's cocoa flavored cereal.
And we tell them.
And then there's that
And
other
then we
group.
tell them pick Puffs.
And then there's that other group. They're like, Fruity Pebbles.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly. Reese's Puffs don't count either.
Yeah, because
There's chocolate in
that's
there.
peanut butter. No, it's got peanut butter.
But there's chocolate in
It's
it.
got peanut butter.
End the video.
Strictly cocoa.
All right.
Yeah, that's a debate that we've been going on for a good while. Comment below so we can start getting towards the end
Mm-hmm.
of Joe's whining.
It will never end.
Thank you, everybody.
And remember, war never changes.
You can't even do it straight. You
I
start
wanted
laughing.
to just started laughing. I'm so sorry about it.
War never changes. And neither does Call of Duty.
All right. That was a good one, guys.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Yep.